Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Anita. Welcome to the channel. I'm a soul strategist and success coach. And today I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for all of the zodiac signs. We're just going to go around the zodiac. I'm going to pull a few cards with your message for January 2025. Whenever you come across this message or this reading, it is meant for you. And you can couple up your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign readings to have a more comprehensive picture for January 4. Also, if you are watching this reading around the time of its release, I am hosting a free masterclass January the 8th on Designing Your Dream 2025. It's a vision setting and getting masterclass. And so I invite you to attend. The information for that is in the episode description. And let's start with Aries. So Aries, what's in the cards for you? Okay. My dear Aries, it seems like you're in this energy of walking away from something, closing off a chapter. And I think that this is going to serve you very well. Okay. The situation was one where there was kind of a winner or a loser. You might have felt hard done by. So you have made the choice to remove yourself from this situation, to no longer be an active party in this situation. And the opportunity that is going to yield for you is one of great joy. So the sun is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's all about feeling confident, vibrant, just being the center of the spotlight, courage, confidence, really kind of showing yourself again, putting yourself out there. So I think, when we're basking in the energy of the sun, this is, again, one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. So this is really wonderful energy. So to leave a toxic energy and to move into this, by making the decision to go away, this is a golden opportunity. Okay. And so what your guides really want to leave you with in terms of a message is this could be in relation to a partnership, but this might be you leaving a work arrangement or potentially leaving a committed relationship. But this is your opportunity now to explore what you believe in. Like, what do you stand for? What philosophies or ideologies do you stand for? What are you committed to? This is a new opportunity for you to commit to something that truly lights you up. Okay, this is a brand new opportunity that can prove very, very beneficial for you. And we close off with this beautiful message that says the abundant universe will provide. Okay, so you've got the Buffalo Spirit, Aries. This is a wonderful way to start January. Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, what is in the cards for you, Taurus, for January 2025? Friendly reminder, Taurus, that I am hosting a free masterclass January 8th, all about designing your dream 2025. If you want to take this guidance and figure out how to use this to set your vision and get your vision, invite you to attend. I'm also hosting a Vision to Victory Accelerator that's happening in mid-January, going to mid-February, if that's something you're interested in. And so there's lots of on the go in my orbit. If you're interested, I invite you to join. If you just want to get your own reading, I offer those too. And last but not least, join my newspaper. It's my monthly newsletter that comes out every month. A lot of special perks and including discounted readings from time to time. So do be a member if that sounds good to you. Okay, so Taurus, right off the bat, this is really interesting energy. Okay, so you have time to go. It is go time. It is go time. Okay. I think you've been sitting on the fence for something for a while. Okay. You haven't really been taking action, maybe because you're tired, maybe because you're feeling a little bit jaded. You're feeling a little bit worn out, burnt out. I think your past is not necessarily a predictor of your future. And so I think that you've just been a little bit hesitant about moving forward with the thing that you want to be moving forward with. You do want to kind of blaze your own trail. There's been something that you're really passionate about. It involves taking a lot of risk, potentially, boldness, something that maybe in the past has kind of bit you in the butt. So you're kind of afraid to take risks right now and you're feeling a little bit guarded or jaded, but it is your time to go. And you had this opportunity to really lean into that charisma, that magic, to really make things happen. So the guidance here is, yes, you went through something really terrible there, but this is kind of, you've hit the rock bottom point. There's nowhere to go but up from here. So stop holding on to the past and start moving forward again. In fact, your guidance from your guides is let it shine, peacock spirit. So it's time to go. It's time to do the thing that's been in your heart for a bit. Really rely on what inspires you, what drives you, whatever the worst is behind you. And there's positive new horizons. So I think January is going to be full of a lot of great opportunities for you, Taurus, if you allow yourself to experience them versus hold yourself back. All right, Taurus. So that is what I have for you. And let's move on to Gemini now. Gemini, what's in the cards for you, Gemini? What's in the cards for you, Gemini? Okay, we got unfinished symphony. So there's something that's not quite over yet. And I think it has to do with a relationship. I think it has to do with a relationship. Let's just get some more. Last card here for our Geminis. Okay, Gemini. So this is what I have for you. I sense right off the bat that something is not yet finished, right? You've got the unfinished symphony. So there is more to come in whatever this is related to. I believe that this is related to a relationship of some sorts. This is your energy. You're in the energy of wanting to be in a partnership, of wanting to keep balance, peace, harmony. This is a card of maybe working together, or it could be a romantic partnership. And this partnership has really tested you. Okay. It's really caused you to come out of your comfort zone, to be vulnerable, to be courageous. And you have an opportunity now to really take things and transform them. Okay. Something in this relationship can no longer be the way that it was. Either the relationship itself is over, but I don't think so, because we're seeing unfinished symphony. So what I think it is an evolution, the next chapter of this relationship. We can't control the other person, but we can control ourselves. So when we control our reactions or how we show up, we're automatically changing the dynamic. This is just the coach speak in me coming out. And so what you can do is take the bold action to change how you're showing up in this and to really transform the situation. And so your guidance here is to surrender to the process and to accept a new perspective. Maybe doing less and just waiting for things to kind of shake out, or maybe seeing things from a different vantage point, right? The Hanged Man is the only card in the tarot that is reversed in its upright position. And your guidance from your spirits is to set healthy boundaries. So maybe that is the transformation that needs to change, is the way that you're showing up. Maybe you need to create healthier boundaries in the way that you relate to somebody. Maybe there's some codependent or toxic behaviors that are being enabled in this relationship. And if you want it to thrive, your guidance is to set healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries could also just be healthy boundaries from your time, your energy, the way that you relate to somebody else. So there's a lot of opportunity here to really up-level what January has to offer. Because this isn't over yet. I think it's just transforming and changing. And again, you hold the power to create those transformations or change, or to be in a situation that isn't serving you to the highest. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Okay. So let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, how are you? Happy January. Happy New Year. This is your reading for 2025, January 2025. Remember, you can cobble up your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a more comprehensive reading for this month. I also do private readings. If you'd like your very own private reading, happy to read for you. And also invite you to join my newspaper community. It's my monthly newsletter. Whoopsie daisies. And the reason why I said that is because I gift a free reading to a newspaper sub every month. And newspaper subs also get a whole bunch of exclusive perks, including discount codes for readings periodically. Okay. Wow. Okay. Cancer, this is a beautiful reading. You're in the energy of moving on. Okay. You have said goodbye to something. You're just about to start kind of a brand new cycle. You're in the energy of moving on. And I think that this was a really great decision for you. Serendipity. This is the card of being at the right place at the right time. So this is also the card of Jupiter, of good luck, of good fortune. So whatever it is that you're moving on to, I think that this is going to be boding well for you. The situation in the past was one of kind of maybe feeling bored, stuck, stagnant, waiting for things to happen. It wasn't really exciting energy. And I think you've just had enough. You've had enough waiting. You're taking matters into your own hands. And the opportunity is the sun. The sun is joy, it's excitement, it's feeling alive, it's very vibrant energy. This is wonderful. So you are leaving boredness to come to here. This is definitely a good luck, good fortune type move. And the guidance here is to take some time out, healing and resting as well. The star could be a card of like you're now going for your wishes and dreams. It could also be a card of deep healing. But I do think that there is some sort of healing or taking a time out that would be required or urged of you at this point in time. You to get the brown bear spirit take time out card. So maybe, as you move forward, it's also a good time to pause in between these cycles and just take a little breath if you need it, or to do some deep healing as you need it, because once we can process energetically everything that you've kind of left behind to create that space for all the new things that you want to fill, that's when it's actually going to happen for you. Okay, so take time out and heal both energetically and also physically for this next leg, whatever it is. I would love to hear more about this, Cancer. Keep me posted, but January looks like it's going to be a great month. Possibly a time of healing or a little bit of a reset before you move on to the next phase. All right, let's move on to Leo. Leo, what's in the cards for you for January 2025? My Leos, what's in the cards for you? Again, friendly reminders, Leo, that you can couple up your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a more comprehensive reading, or there's information in the episode description about how to book in your own private reading with me. Also invite you to join a free masterclass that I'm hosting Wednesday, January the 8th. It's all about designing your dream 2025, your vision setting and getting masterclass, a whole bunch of things, exciting things being offered in January. So be sure to check out that episode description to figure that out. And one more card for Leo. Okay. Very interesting energy, Leo. So Leo, I feel like you got the between worlds card. I think that you're kind of in between phases, in between worlds. You're leaving something to move to another, but you're not quite there. It's almost like a portal type of energy, right? And your energy in particular is the energy of Five of Pentacles. You're in the gray here. You're in the gray zone where things feel dark. They feel a little bit bleak. You might feel like you've been left out in the cold. You just might feel like there's no way out, right? Although if this person just turned their vantage point, they would see that there's a key that would open this door. And I think it comes from maybe being, I don't want to say shunned, but being excluded from a group or community, or maybe deciding that you are going to leave a community, so you're feeling very alone. You're taking a step, and that involves you changing where you, maybe even where maybe you're living, but where you have placed or set your foundations. And it can feel a little offsetting. And it might not necessarily be coming from a place of excitement. It almost might feel like it's coming from a place of necessity. You have an opportunity here to build something new, to try again, to find your own people, your own community, to work together, to create something. And so the guidance here is, what's it going to be? What are you going to choose? Right now, this is a time of overwhelm, right? There's two kind of options that lay before you. And this feels like a big deal. You're definitely kind of juggling two different worlds. And I think it's time for you to make a decision, right? It's time for you to take a decision and own it. And Hummingbird Spirit says, be here now. So instead of thinking about what you might be leaving, I want you to think about what you want in this very moment. We don't know the past. I mean, we do know the past, sorry. But the past, we can't go back to the past. So that's just something that will give us depression, and we can't go into the future. The future is unknown. What we have right now is this moment in time. So while you're kind of straddling two options and feeling a bit out of sorts, I think you feel very overwhelmed. I think you feel, very out of sorts. You have an opportunity to be present, and that will help you emotionally kind of figure out your next steps. But yeah, I do think that you have this opportunity to start something over, work with people, find people that your people, your family that you want to work together with, and leave something behind. But again, you have to make a decision. And part of that decision also involves you being very present with yourself and honoring what you need at this point in time in particular. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Leo. I will see you in my masterclass if you're interested. I think that would be a really great way for you to get clarity on your vision for 2025. Let's move on to Virgo now. Virgo, happy January. Happy New Year. Hope you're well. Let's see what the cards have in store for you for January 2025. Friendly reminder that you can get your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get a more comprehensive reading, or better yet, book in for your own private reading with me. I'd be so happy to read for you. Virgo, let's see what's wanting to come forward for you. Last card for Virgo. Okay. Virgo, you got the new life card. Okay. This is a new chapter for you, a new beginning. You and your energy is the Queen of Pentacles. This energy is very nurturing. It's actually very much your energy, Virgo. So it's very much about nurturing, resourcefulness, practicality, groundedness. And the Queen of, and also Mother energy. Also Mother energy. So I feel like you feel secure and safe and grounded in what you've created and what you've built. And you have this opportunity now to think about your future. You're thinking about your future and what it is that you want to create, what path you want to take. So there might be some changes that are coming down the pipeline for you, but I think you're well positioned for them. Okay, I think you're well positioned for this new change. Your guidance here is 9 of Wands. So, there might be some boundaries that you're putting up, or some guards that you're putting up, guardrails, as you're thinking about your future. Maybe you're very risk averse at this point in time because you see that things are moving and you feel very stable. Or perhaps a previous experience has caused you to feel very guarded as you think about your future. But I think I think it's wise to keep your guards up as you think about your options, and to really just be wary and consider all options. But you do have this new life card, and your guidance from your guides is act as if. So act as if is a really beautiful card in the sense that whatever it is that you want to manifest, it's really like embody the characteristics, act as if it's here now in the present. So whatever it is that you're thinking about growing further, something is successful. It is taking shape. You've put a lot of TLC into it. You're thinking about what you could do. You know, be wary, ask the right questions, give yourself the opportunity to adapt. Chameleons adapt, and act as if, believe. Virgos are also very practical energy. So, you might not necessarily be giving into all the daydreams. You might be looking at it from a more logical perspective, but I really think that there is an opportunity for you to lean in to the magic behind what it is that you want to create as well. Okay. So don't let your logic temper your action when it comes to taking on this new opportunity. Okay. So it's very much new year, new you kind of energy, Virgo. I hope that reading resonated, and I'll see you next month. Okay. Libra. Hello, Libra. Happy New Year. Wow. Way too many cards for Libra. Let's put those back. Libra, what do we have for you? Treasure Island. Well, I like the sound of that. You also got 9. And interestingly, this is a 9-year. So more to come on that in a future YouTube episode. But I think this is going to be a very good year for you, Libra. And you're starting off on the right foot anyways. Okay. And let's just, this is pretty big energy to start off with. Libra, this is your energy, the energy of judgment, of really, first of all, Archangel is with you here. So this is a divinely loved and guided, in this kind of energy, you're divinely loved and guided, but this is kind of like your second chance, your judgment day, right? If you could do it all over again, what would you stand up for? And the situation is when it comes to a partnership or working with people, maybe this is related to work, working on building something together. So you have this opportunity now to choose again. You have this opportunity to choose again. What would you choose in terms of who you align yourself with, what projects you align yourself with, what it is that you're committing yourself to building or creating when it comes to your treasures? Okay. I think you're going to be very successful. Perhaps you're also choosing to end a partnership or relationship because you've got to claim your independence. So, and this person is coming back victorious from battle on their own. So maybe you're going to take a chance on yourself and bet on yourself and decide that I am going to go at it in my own business venture or maybe my own relationship. Maybe not. Maybe this is you just claiming your own independence also in a partnership or what you're committing yourself to. But there are some decisions that you need to make about what you're standing for, what you're going to commit yourself to, what you're going to want to build when it comes especially to your financial security and future so that you can be financially independent and financially successful this January. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. All right. So Scorpio, right off the bat, I see that this is a time of new opportunity for you. You might be feeling incredibly passionate or inspired. This is kind of like the magic wand. So there might be some magical opportunities or feelings that you're just allowing yourself to be led by, to be guided by. Especially when it comes to potentially Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that might be factoring in your life, or creating wealth, stability. You might be feeling very inspired to create wealth or stability in a particular way. I do want to say, though, that you got all that glitters. And so to me, this is almost like, be careful because you might have shiny object syndrome, right? You might be attracted to a lot of different things, or you might be attracted to the wrong thing because you think that it's going to, be very potentially profitable, but it might not be what it seems. So look a little bit deeper. Okay, look a little bit deeper. You have the opportunity here to ask yourself some questions, to really kind of poke behind the surface, probe deeper, kind of look at all these opportunities. Definitely really wonderful to have opportunities, to feel inspired, to feel passionate about things, to have opportunities to create wealth. But make sure you do your own due diligence rather than being impulsive. Okay. And you also got let spirit be your guide. So I think this is kind of beautiful in the sense that you can do your own due diligence, logically, but you can also lean into your intuition, ask for signs. You're co-creating with spirit. If you're not sure about something, just ask for signs. Let spirit be your guide. Allow yourself to be guided, but also do your homework to validate or vet whatever opportunities are intriguing you at this time. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. Have a wonderful month. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Happy New Year. This is your reading for January 2025, or whenever you come across this reading, feel free to look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. There's a whole bunch of activity happening in January, free masterclasses, accelerators to help you really cement in your goals. Those are all in the episode description. You can also book in for your own reading. And always an open invitation to join my community by becoming a newspaper subscriber to get exclusive perks and discounts and even free readings, monthly giveaways. Okay. I see here that you might be getting some sort of a communication this month. You got message in a bottle. So you might be hearing from somebody this month. But I really see you this is very kind of naive energy, I would say, very beginner's mind type of energy. I think you're really leaning into something. You're really excited about it. And the situation here is an opportunity for you to just let go. There's been a lot on your mind. There's been a lot of feeling of responsibility, of pressure, of obligation. And you have an opportunity now to celebrate, to just kick back. Maybe we're still indulging in celebrations this month, left over from the holidays. I think the full moon time, this full moon that we're going to be having in Cancer is going to be really important for you. So I think that there's going to be some celebrations, some community, some celebrations, something to come together, which is really going to help you. Really going to help you. I think it's going to be something that you need. You've been working really hard. There's a lot on your plate right now. So it just feels like you're lightening up your load. And I think in this energy, perhaps full moon energy, perhaps sisterhood energy, perhaps just celebration energy, you might get a message, some sort of communication from somebody, or you might learn something that will help you to help you overcome any obstacle. Okay, Rana Spirit is telling you that this too shall pass. Okay. And you are ending that cycle. Okay, so that cycle is ending and it's moving to a more lighter energy, an up-leveling of energy. You really overcome something. And, it could just be, again, a lot of expectations, a lot of pressure, a lot of obligations. It could just be a lot of obstacles that were in your path. I think things are going to feel a lot more smoother. Really doing a release ceremony around the full moon this month will be very helpful for you. Okay. But again, Spirit's reminding you that you can overcome any obstacle. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Okay. moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, hello. Happy New Year. Here's your reading for January 2025. You got two cards I wanted to pull up. Loyal Heart and Higher Power. So we'll take them both for you. Okay. What does Capricorn need to know right now? Their energy for 2025, January 2025. Ooh, big cards. Some big, big cards. Okay. Last one. Okay. I think, Capricorn, that you are feeling particularly lucky. Okay. You're not one of those guys that, traditionally speaking, you're not one of those signs that relies on luck or passion. You really are regimented and disciplined. But I see you in this kind of like a different place in your energy. One that is very much relying on intuition, on magic, on charisma, on inspiration and passion to drive you versus like the common sense stuff. Okay. So you're not really embodying the energy that you typically would. You're really leaning into all of that. But this magic is paying off because your guides are saying to you that now is a lucky time. Okay. Your higher power is able to better co-create with you at this point in time because I think you're opening yourself up to this intuitive magic, right? Your intuition is really your connection to your higher power. So when you recognize that or you embrace that a little bit more readily, you are welcoming in more co-creative powers. Okay. This might potentially have to do with finding, maybe choosing between two partners. There might be two partners that you need to choose between. Okay. Or this might be between choosing just kind of where you want to go next. Okay. You're not on solid footing right now, which again is also kind of unlike your sign. You like to be very grounded. Again, you're very disciplined, right? You're a mountain goat, so you can climb it's very uncertain terrain with a lot of ease and grace. So I think this is a time where you are doing kind of a juggling dance. It might not seem like very disruptive to you at this point in time, but you have an opportunity to make a choice, one of these choices, to drop a pentacle and to really go for a pretty big deal or an opportunity, a new opportunity that could really pay off very valuably. Spirit is reminding you that it's a lucky time. And your guidance is to make that choice. Okay, it's Judgment Day. Again, here's your higher power. Your archangel's with you and this card, right? Saying, make a choice. This is your Judgment Day. This is your time to claim this. This is your time, your lucky time to claim this Ace of Pentacles opportunity that wants to come through. It might be related to a love partnership, potentially. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. A little bit unusual for your sign. So let me know if that resonated. I'm definitely curious. Can't wait to do your reading in February to find out a little bit more. All right, let's move on to Aquarius now. Aquarius. Happy New Year, Aquarius. This is your reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You can also cobble up those other Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get a comprehensive reading and, or better yet, book in for your own private reading to help you set the tone, understand kind of the big themes that are happening in your life, what your spirit guides want to say to you for 2025. Aquarius, this is pretty big energy for you. So I'm pulling 4 cards here, and 3 of your cards are major arcana. So this is a pretty major reading. Okay, there is going to be a conversation. There's going to be a conversation. Truth be told, somebody's opening up their heart to you, or you're opening up your heart to somebody else. You also got the parrot spirit. Watch your words. Okay? So Either be honest with yourself and watch the stories that you're saying to yourself, or in your engagements with other people, your interactions with other people, it's really important for you to watch your words as well. Okay. Because you can't take back what you say. People may not remember what you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. So make sure that you're being authentic and integrous to yourself. But you're in this energy of taking a big risk, going very boldly, like not feeling any ways about communicating potentially how you feel or going in a certain direction. This is very kind of entrepreneurial change agency type of energy. So you're willing to, Aquarius, take kind of matters into your own hands, go for what it is that you want, be seen. The situation, this is a divine and fated, destined turning point. So, you're kind of meant to go through this, to grow through what you go through. This is something that you're meant to go through. So you have an opportunity here as the hermit, as the wise leader, often very quiet and reflective, and spiritual, even very, very deep, dynamic, very worldly, to open yourself up, or to potentially light the way for other people, maybe through your words. I see Leo might be factoring into your reading, so you might be dealing with a Leo. But your guidance here is the sun. So really be committed to, don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to go for what you want or express yourself in the way that you want. Be careful, right? Again, in how you express yourself. Delivery is everything, but definitely open yourself up, or somebody might be opening up to you, or be honest to yourself. You have this opportunity to really dive deep and source your own truth, or get more comfortable or aligned with your own truth, identify what your own truth is. You were meant to be in this space, Aquarius. And so, again, I think that you are naturally a deep thinker, and you are naturally a person who is very diplomatic. So I think that this is not necessarily going to be challenging for you, but I think what might be challenging for you is what you're expressing or what you're owning or acknowledging when it comes to your truth and honoring your truth. Okay. So that is what I have for you for this month, Aquarius. Let's go to, last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me. Here is your reading for January 2025. Okay. What do the cards want to say for my Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You can cobble up your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get a more comprehensive picture, or you can, we're definitely going to need to clarify a card. Or we can, better yet, do a personal reading with you. So if you're interested, just check out my subscription. You can see that. There's also a lot of events that are happening. In January, February timeframe. So including free masterclasses and all of that. So would love to see you there, Pisces. Also invite you to be part of my newspaper community. You receive a monthly newsletter, and every month somebody gets a free reading. You also get discounted codes and sneak peeks, etc. So Pisces, you are in the energy of the Fool. It's a brand new day for you. You are up for a brand new adventure. Just kind of going with the flow, taking a risk. I think this is, your reading has to do with love. Okay. Quite plain and simple. Building blocks. Okay. You might be building a foundation for possibly a long-lasting relationship with somebody, or just kind of setting the stage for love. Maybe this new you journey that you're on is setting the stage for a positive love connection. The situation here is a Page of Cups. So again, you might be meeting somebody. This person might be the person that you're working or dealing with, might be a little bit younger. There might be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I'm seeing Scorpio pretty strong. I'll tell you why in a minute. You might be getting a message of love, or maybe even a message of apology, but we'll see. We'll see. You have an opportunity here to do some deep healing. So it could be the apology, or to have your wishes come true. Okay, the star can go either way. The star can go either way. Okay. So I'm seeing this love interest could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Gemini or Capricorn, I would say. Okay. Something is going to be shaken up. Okay, you got the Tower. That is the guidance. So what you don't see coming for January is you are going to have a Tower. Something is going to be shaken up so that you can build a stronger foundation for this relationship. Okay. Something is going to be shaken up so that you can have a brand new beginning, possibly with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Capricorn. Okay. Spirit wants to remind you that love is all around. Love is all around. So if you're looking for love, this is a really great month for love, Pisces, or a great month for healing some sort of a dynamic, working on building a more stronger, stable foundation when it comes to a relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be love, but something that requires maybe some healing. Okay. But yeah, there's going to be a bit of a shakeup in a relationship, but it's only going to serve you better in the long run. And just a reminder that love is all around. Okay. So whether this is reconnecting to a love, connecting deeper with a love, or trying to find love within yourself. Okay. Or to come at a perspective with more compassion and empathy. Love is all around. All right. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. And that wraps up the energy reading for January 2025. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel, and I will see you soon. Thanks.